sending out this little play of a message here as we go along.
Yeah, so this group that you see here, of hooligans dressing up and doing all sorts of wild things, we are the Kootenai Mountain Tour. We start, like Andrea said, we started in Vancouver and we rode our bikes, like that one there and that one back there, all the way to here. And we're biking to Lethbridge, and we'll be there on October 20th. So hopefully it won't be snowing too much when we get there. And yeah, so we're biking and we're putting on theater performances at schools and at community centers. We put on a performance in a park. And our performance is environmental education, basically. So we're trying to share some things about the ways you can take care of the environment a bit better, basically. And we're all a part of this so that we can learn more about more ways that we can take care of the environment. And yeah, can you tell us about how Otesha started and what the word Otesha means, Andrea?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to. So Otesha means reason to dream in Swahili, which comes from Kenya, which is where the two founders of this project, Jessica and Jocelyn, went in 2003. They went there for sustainable development, to learn about sustainable development, and just realized how many of our choices in Canada affect people all over the world. And so when they got back to Canada, they decided to do a 6-month-long bike trip, coast to coast, where they did this theater. And since then, the Otesha tour has been running since 2005. Every year there's been different bicycle rides. And I know you're all in high school, and our friend Emily just graduated high school. She's with us, and it's just Joel invited us to come here today, and
Yeah.
he's been on 3 tours, and so it's just a really great, fun, cool experience. It's challenging, it's wonderful, and if you have any questions about it, we're going to be around afterwards. You can ask questions, and
For now, so in the beginning of September, we were given a script for a play, and we learned it, and we transformed it, and it's still transforming, and we're trying to make it more our own, and we're going to present it for you. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Anybody want to tell us a little story about high school?
This is part of the play.
So you all have a drama? This is all a drama class? Oh, is this a drama class? This is my old stomping grounds.
Yeah.
Well, I used to be in drama.
this is a really cool
This is
drama.
amazing.
Yeah.
Except Forms is not here.
Except you?
I'm gonna make her.
The what?
Are you working?
Make her.
Oh yeah.
Are you working on a performance?
Yeah, but a car gives a lot of exhaust, and we're just getting exhausted. Oh, look, the downhill.
Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the community garden here in Cranbrook. My name is Gary Fisher and I'm the founder. So I started this community garden 3 years ago, and let me tell you why I like community gardens. I like community gardens because I think it's a great way for the community to come together and share and grow delicious fruits and vegetables that we know are safe, healthy, and very local. And why is local important? Anybody got any great ideas about why local is important? No! Okay, that's great. I think local is important because it's a very sustainable food practice. And the point that we're all here at this community garden today is for this wonderful harvest festival. And the idea is to harvest all these great ideas about sustainability. Now I'm going to introduce you to a girl named Emma, and she organized this festival here today. Emma, please come talk to these folks.
Oh, hey everyone, so great to see everyone here. Oh, I'm so glad so many of you showed up for the Fall Harvest Festival. I've been organizing this for a while now, and we have so much going on today. There's pony rides in the back, and we got face painting for the kids. There's apple picking in the orchard, and there's going to be tours of the garden all day long. The MP is coming later today, as many of you already know, so let's all be thinking about what we want the MP to know about our community. So that we can share ideas with the MP so that they know what ideas to bring to the Prime Minister about what's going on right here. Now, the latest addition to the community garden has been the cob oven, which Naomi's been working on for a couple of weeks now. Naomi, can you tell us about the cob oven?
Yeah, I'd really love to.
All right.
Thanks. So we're making a cob oven from one of the oldest practices of building, natural building. Do any of you know about cob? Anyone heard about it before? Cob.
There's no
Cob, C-O-B, cob. So cob, so simple. It's 2 parts sand and 1 part clay. So, and then a little bit of straw and some water. And this creates like a malleable material that you can build houses with. Houses are built from this technique all over the world. They last for hundreds of years. And we're right now building a cob oven, something people can do in their own backyard. So it has basically it's like a dome shape. It has a little chimney on top, and in the middle is like a grate. So underneath the grate is a fire. So you can bake pizza or bread. And there's an organization down in Oregon. It's called City Repair, and they're using cob to build benches in their neighborhoods or tea houses. And you can just do so much with cob. You could build anything you're imagining. And I just love cob.
Well, the downhill is fun, but still we have to make it to the festival.
Yeah, and good time, too. Nancy usually runs out of her pie pretty soon. Yeah. Fran.
Yeah.
There's an uphill.
An uphill?
Yeah. You probably want to change your gears.
How do I change my gears, Ed?
And just turn your knobby thingies.
My knobby. Oh! Whoop! Makes it a bit easier. Thanks for sharing your knowledge with me, Ed. Oh, we're picking up my things I'm dropping. And the festival. I see it.
Here we are.
Huh. This is interesting.
Yeah. Lots of activities. Do you want to line up for a pie?
Sure.
Wonder where it is.
Maybe
Oh,
it's over there.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi there. Is this the lineup for pie?
Yeah, you can barely tell because the lineup's so long, but yeah, I've only been here for a minute, actually. This is my first break all day. I'm Emma, I'm the organizer of the event.
Oh, hi Emma. I'm Ed. This is my friend Fran.
Hi, nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, you seem pretty young to be so involved in this. How did you get started?
Yeah, I guess I am only 18, but I've actually been involved with local initiatives for sustainable development and community organizing, etc. for a long while now. I just feel like I have to do something. I guess it all started back in grade 9 when my science teacher led a lesson about the effect of plastics in the environment. I was shocked. I mean, I couldn't believe the things she was saying. But then I thought about it and I saw that I was part of the problem too, because even though I knew about recycling, I didn't always do it.
Oh boy, am I ever thirsty! There's no recycling bin for these bottles. I guess I'll just toss them in the garbage can. Oh, that one didn't make it in. I gotta go play video games though. Maybe somebody else will pick it up.
Yeah, that was me. And I mean, I could have avoided that problem just by using a
Reusable bottle!
But instead, perfectly recyclable materials end up in places like the ocean. I remember one article I read about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's this massive amount of plastic that's collected in the Pacific Ocean. It is 2/3 the size of BC. I mean, I just pictured this raft of plastic that animals would pick at, thinking the plastic was food.
Hey guys, check out all of this food.
This looks like shrimp.
Sally! Sally! Sally, I don't think that was shrimp!
Oh, what a silly little bird. Oh, Princeton looks in plankton. Oh, Stanford! Oh, I don't think that's planted either. What is this stuff?
Oh, shit! We're doomed! Oh.
And I mean, I kept thinking about all this garbage all over the place, on land, in the seas, in the ocean, and I was thinking about it so often, I just started having dreams about garbage everywhere.
All right, chickens, here's your compost for the day. It's scraps. They're coconut. Ooh, that plastic bag, it looks like I could wash that out and reuse it to lovely earth. And oh, Susie, our jumper has a hole in it. I'll have to knit that up for you and sew a patch on it for your birthday. Kids are coming inside for dinner for 5 minutes. If you're not off that wheel, whenever you hit that racket thing at the TV, I'm gonna pop my top. Hey, Susie, what are you talking about those video games? I'm gonna have to make you take the roosters for a walk. You left your plastic bag laying in the yard again. You almost choked Dorothy.
Mom, did you give it a break? You spend all your time sorting through garbage, putting recycling in recycling bins, and like the soft plastic in the soft plastic bin, and giving the compost to the chickens. And why don't you get your hands on the garbage for a while and play some video games, watch some TV?
Kids, if you don't learn to get out of your little virtual world or something, someday you're gonna be swimming in a world of garbage.
And I mean, I was having that dream so often, it just turned into this recurring nightmare where I was trying to bike to my grandma's house, but I couldn't make it because there's garbage all over the road.
Yeah, that t-shirt you threw in the garbage just sounds too small.
The bicycle tube, you couldn't be bothered punching.
The plastic bag, you put in the plastic bag, in the plastic bag, in the plastic bag.
Of the apple core you didn't put in the compost.
I have a beach ball with a hole in it. You're forgetting about
Emma, you don't have to worry about your nightmares as long as you follow your dreams.
Yeah, well, it would be a lot easier to follow my dreams if, all over the radio and TV, I was constantly hearing about all these horrible things in the world.
So you want the media to focus on all the positive things that are happening in the world and solutions to our problems?
Yeah, why not?
Welcome to
Sunnyside News. Wow. Well, welcome to Sunnyside News, where we have a smile for each one of you.
Oh, yes we do! Breaking news! High schools in BC
everywhere. Great. Thank you from Sunnyside News.
Keep on sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on sunny side of life. It will help you every day. It will guide you on your way if you keep watching sunny side news.
By watching Sunnyside News, are we ignoring all the problems in the world?
Well, no, I mean, sure, you have to acknowledge problems, but you can always focus on solutions. For example, Ed, what's something you consider kind of a problem?
Well, a lot of things, but what does the audience think is a problem with the environmental issues?
Greenhouse gases.
Greenhouse gases.
There's a
Anyone
big
else?
one.
Does anyone know a solution for greenhouse gases?
A giant filter.
A giant filter. Yeah, technology. There are great technological solutions to assist with reducing greenhouse gas emissions. That's a great one.
Does anyone know another problem concerning the environment or consumer choices?
Global warming.
Global warming. So does anyone know a solution to global warming? Yeah.
There isn't one.
So there isn't a solution to global warming.
So some problems seem to be beyond our control. But some of them are a lot closer to home. Why don't we take a survey? How many of us have tons of junk in our closet that we never even use? That's it? Really? Wow. How many of us have families that donate useless stuff or stuff we don't use anymore to thrift stores? Awesome. Solution right there, reducing consumption.
With the overbuying of products and the huge amount of advertising that leads to this huge amount of consumerism, it's really alarming. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that's especially true of electronics, you know? Something we don't think about when we're at the store.
Yeah, because if electronics are broken, it's really hard to fix them, and the only option is to buy a new one.
It's okay, cell phone. We're gonna get you fixed. It's no problem.
Hi, welcome to Electronics R Us.
Hey, yeah, I just came with my cell phone. It's kind of broken. I just wanted to get it fixed. No problem, right?
Fix your cell phone. What are we in the 1990s or something?
I think it's 2011.
That piece of junk is at least 6 months old, and you definitely deserve a new one, honey.
Hey, I could deserve a new one. I guess that sounds kind of cool. Oh yeah, right. I just wanted to get mine fixed. Of course, right. I just wanted to get it fixed. Gosh, how could I forget?
You haven't seen this brand new model.
Whoa, that's really cool. Oh my gosh.
She has built-in video game technology, video filming technology, video fruit technology. She's compatible with your toaster. She's compatible with your pet poodle. She can even tell you where you are in a relative distance of 100 meters.
That's so cool.
Yo, guys, Grandpa busy. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, before the electronic devices even arrive in stores in Canada, they have to travel around the globe, back and forth before reaching our shores, our airfields.
Alright, folks, welcome to Electronic Air, where our goal is to get you wired. My name is Jeremiah. I will be your pilot today, so hop on board all you electronic devices like your cell phones, iPads, iPods, Kindles, Kindats, who's it, what did y'all play with these days? I don't know. Enjoy the coffee and the peanuts. We're gonna take you to Germany today, and then China, where we get you packaged up and looking all fine and fly, and then we're gonna put you on the shelves in the United States of America, my homeland, and Canada. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and also the carbon emissions.
One part of my lines never changes, so there are over 2,150 cargo flights daily in the U.S. alone. That's 2 more planes for every plane that you see listed at the airport.
Oh, ready! Let's have a hand for the landing. That was pretty good one. All right.
to talk to somebody instead of to visit them, and to use a computer to write an email instead of writing somebody a letter.
All right, go out into the world and make somebody happy, somebody like this fine gentleman. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I will miss you so. You were such great cell phones. Next part!
Well, I mean, that explains where our cell phones come from, but what happens to them once we're not using them anymore, when we throw them out?
Most of the time, cell phones or other electronic devices are sent overseas where workers have to work under poor conditions to take them apart.
Fire! Fire!
Alright, come on, little cell phones. Alright, yes. Nice try. Scoot your booties into the fire. There we go. Hey, Stanley, take them apart. Anything valuable, give it to me. The rest of it's just burning.
What about all the chemicals?
What chemicals? I didn't see any chemicals. I see my money.
These chemicals!
Frightening. Well, at least we're next in line for the pie.
Yeah, I don't know how it got in front of you, Emma,
No big deal.
but it looks like they're out of pie.
What?
Oh.
We're out of pie? I exhausted myself biking here, and I waited in this long line, listened to this story, and I still don't have any pie? What is this? I should have just gone to the grocery store, don't you think? Would have been a little bit quicker.
Not sure that's such a good idea.
What, going to the grocery store to get my food immediately? What's wrong with that?
Well, it's kind of a touchy issue, but I got a bad case of the grocery store blues.
The grocery store blues? What do you mean the grocery store blues?
Let me tell you about it. Can I get a groceries up in here from shopping cart?
It's not.
That's a good spot.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Always heavy.
The grocery store blues, you say?
Yeah.
I walk into the grocery store, I'm feeling so confused. I don't know where this came from, any of this food. 50 kinds of apples, and 9 kinds of pasta sauce. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need an angel. No, I think I need to see the boss about the blues. But what do I choose? Grocery store blues. Yeah, I'm making my way down aisle 5, feel the panic come alive. I love all those jelly stuff Oreos, but what about the chemicals inside? Pollution in my body, pollution in the air, man, the food production cycle. Give me quite a scare. I've got foods with the carnival of chemicals in my food. And look at all this plastic and those heaps of styrofoam. If we don't stop this disaster, our children ain't gonna have a home. So I walk my way down the bulk food section for my favorite, the honey roasted cashews. And I put them in a bag, yeah, one I can reuse. It's not just the Dr. Law grocery store blues. This friend, I care about this plan, yeah, I care about the world. I wanna make a difference, though I'm just one girl. So show her some R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Divide on what she means to me. The people, plants, the birds, and trees will all just call me family. So, friend, do you care about your children? Oh, I really think I do. And your children's children? And my children's 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 children. You're all, we're all one another's children. Then we better not do this planet any more harm. That's why we're all here gathering on this local organic farm. They give me one ground galore. Super size supermarket, parking up in my car. There's no way to park it.
Wow. So you're saying that going to the grocery store, I can get my food immediately, but it comes with a lot of extra baggage, a lot of packaging, a lot of plastic packaging, a lot of chemicals in my body and in the air. And you're also saying that me as one individual, I can really make a
where I choose to buy my food or who I choose to buy my food from.
That's right, sister.
Wow, thanks.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for the guitar.
Yeah, thanks for the guitar. Thanks for sharing. But you know, there's still not any pie. I'm bummed about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no.
Excuse me, did I just hear you say you had no pie left?
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. I got this big pie from Nancy before she left.
Oh.
You guys want these?
Yes?
You don't mind sharing?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Scoop right
Oh,
there.
thank you.
Here, and yeah, no worries. You guys want some pieces? They didn't take all of it. There's still some crumbs left. You guys could be like birds and just eat the crumbs. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Just take that.
What
Just
flavor
eat
is
it all
yours?
up. All right, perfect. Everyone got the pie. Everyone's happy. Yeah, let's share a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, are you sure you don't mind sharing this with all of us, though?
Oh, not at all. No worries. That's why I started this community garden. I wanted everyone as a community to be able to share their food. And the best part is that there's often leftovers for the food bank for those less fortunate. It's not really fair that they always have to eat canned goods. They should be able to have fresh food too.
You know, when I was growing up, my family and a lot of other families in my town relied on the local food bank for our food source. And it was a great place where we felt supported by the community that donated their goods, and then also established a great community with other people that use the food bank. But I'm noticing the difference between the foods at the food bank and at this organic farm, and I'm realizing that at the food bank there's a lot of packaging and a lot of cans that if you don't recycle them, they end up in places like the ocean. And I'm realizing now, being at this festival, the value of local and fresh food, where you can really see where your food comes from and feel where your food comes from. And I'm thinking that this is such a great idea to bring back to my community, and maybe even take this food and donate it to the local food bank so they have fresh produce as well.
Oh yeah, Fred. That's awesome.
Man,
This is awesome. Being here.
It's so great to hear you say that, when you first showed up, you were kind of sour, but...
Down, I know, but all this fresh air really turned me around.
Oh, it's so great to see that kind of turn around. I used to be a pessimist myself.
You were a pessimist?
Oh, big time. You should have seen me back in grade 9.
Tell me about it.
Guys, listen, the ocean is really polluted, okay? We gotta do something, okay? It's like a disaster.
Oh, whatever, Embargo.
No, listen, it's really important, okay? The earth is really polluted.
Emma, stop crying. I have the solution to all of your problems.
Okay.
I'll give you $10.
Oh, for the environment?
If you stop annoying us.
Oh! Environment?
Oh, I hated that name.
But obviously you persisted.
Yeah, eventually. But by the end of grade 9, I was so upset about the situation in school, my mom actually sent me to my Uncle Carl's farm for the summer.
Not exactly a teenage girl's dream.